I saw Dee Dee McCabe today. Lord, you should have seen her. Back in high school, she was what every man wanted. Oh, head cheerleader, blonde, big boobs naturally. Didn't have anything to do with her daddy's money. That was a shame. I always wish I could have said they were fake, but then it would have made me a liar, and there are many things I am, but I am not a liar. At least not yet. I always say leave room for improvement, if you will, but Lord, you should have seen her. Her face has gotten all saggy and jowly. Her hair, I do not know what she has done to it, but it looks sort of straw-like. It just perches up on her head like a little nest. And her breasts, well, you can call me indelicate if you will, but I have not seen breasts quite so low on someone who is not an indigenous woman or, well, someone much, much older than we are. I saw her breasts and I thought, good Lord, is it possible they have sunk so low? I mean, I was looking at, well, her belly button is seen, but dear heavens. And she just looks sort of like a dish rag that's been worn out and tossed away and forgotten about. My goodness. Her husband, Bo. Oh dear, her husband, Bo. He used to be the head of the football team. But he had himself an injury in college. That's what I hear. I left this place as soon as I could. But he had himself an injury shortly after he joined college. And, well, he's put on a good 100 pounds, I'd say. Has trouble walking. I do say it is a shame because he was a fine specimen. I do say I was jealous of Dee. Oh, I was. He was, well, he was the stuff young teenage girls' dreams are made of. But now he makes me realize that those teenage dreams are just that. They would have been a nightmare at this point. I mean, I'm not one to mince words. I know I'm speaking very frank-like, but, well, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I was just so shocked. I don't come back very often. I'm trying to get my ma to move somewhere a bit larger with a bit more culture and everything, but, oh, she's stuck here. She insists she's gonna stay until she croaks. Generally, I can at least coax it fly out where I am now, but, oh dear, I finally let her cajole me into coming back here. I tell you, it has not changed a whit. Well, except for Dee and Bo and, I mean, it is just strange. It's like going back in time. All these people. You think you can forget about where you're from, but then you come back and, oh, you're just right there. My light has gone out. Now that is just not acceptable. I tell you what, I'm gonna be right back. Oh, that stupid light. Can you believe that? It works and then it don't. I've been trying to tell my mama to get the handyman over, but it don't bother her. I just think, why be in bad lighting when you can be in good lighting? I mean, that's really a simple question with only one answer. What was I saying though? Oh, you know, you come home. Well, home, if you will, where you're from. You think you've forgotten about it. You think you are so far away from who you were back then, but you arrive and you step back into who you were, and you realize that maybe you're not as far away as you like to think. I mean, Mama, she don't change none. And I guess most people, I mean, Dee and Bo, they just shock me because they're not even shadows of who they were. They're sort of ghosts, like they've given up on life. I do declare, I do not understand it. I mean, honey, every day I am above ground is a good day. Now, I do not deny I have been a very lucky woman. I own 3 salons of my own, my very own. I went to Texas because I thought to myself, if I want to get out of this little town, but I want to be somewhere where I can be successful. And I always loved hair and beauty in general. I decided I should go to Texas because you have seen those girls and they do not mess around. When it comes to beauty, those women in Texas, they think big, just like that whole state. So I decided that's what I was going to go and that's where I was going to be, and I have been a success. And I am happy. I have the best clients, the best girls. I just have the best life, really. Oh, my hubby, Jimmy, I couldn't get him to come down here. I tried, but he's busy, and honestly, he didn't want to come. I didn't tell Mama that, though. Her feelings would have been hurt. He just didn't want to come, though. These little small towns, they don't do nothing for him. He's a big city boy through and through. Well, he's all man, let's just say that. But coming back here, these people, I think you've still got a life. You still got a life. Why don't you make the best of it? Make your choices, honey. Just because you started out here don't mean you gotta stay here. I mean, I knew from the moment I turned 10 years old. I remember having this moment. I turned 10, and on my birthday, I was sitting there and my mama said, make a wish. And I had this beautiful, it was Barbie cake. It was bright pink and it was lovely. And my mama said, make a wish, honey bear, make a wish. And I looked at that cake and I thought, what do I want more than anything in the whole wide world? The strangest thing, nothing I ever thought of before, but suddenly there in my mind popped up, I want to get out of this town. Just like that. Boop, there it was, in my head, come from nowhere. Do not know where it came from, but there it was. And so I made that wish inside my head. And ever since that day, I knew I was going to take off. I knew I was going to make something of myself. I never doubted, not even for a single second. And all these people, they say go to college and all that sort of thing. But I knew that wasn't where I was. I mean, my grades, they were all right, but they weren't brilliant or nothing. And I thought, well, what can I do? What is my role in the world? Because, see, we all have roles. I mean, the world needs everybody from a garbage man to a hairdresser to a doctor and a movie star. All those people got their place. You just gotta find yours. And I did. I found my place to shine, and I'm so happy. I just love my life. And then I come home and I run into Dee, and I think, where is her light? Where are her choices? Surely this is not what she would have chosen for herself if she had a choice, but she did have a choice. So somehow that choice led her here. I do not understand it. I do not. All I can say is I am just so thrilled, so absolutely thrilled that the choices I made with my life, well, I get to make them. I mean, if someone else were living my life, maybe I'd be just like Dee, with boobs down to there and sad eyes and nest-like hair. I kid you not. A bird flew down, almost landed in it. I think it got confused for a second. Whew. Amazing how as much as things change, they stay the same. Funny how that saying's true though, ain't it?